Governors elected on the platform of the All Progressives Congress are scheduled to meet with the party's national leader, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, Sunday Punch has learned. The meeting, which is believed to be connected to last-minute efforts to ensure the Edo State Governor, Godwin Obaseki, clinches the party's ticket for the forthcoming governorship election in the state, is scheduled to hold today Sunday. It was not clear if the governor's emissaries would meet with the former Lagos governor at his Bodilon residence in Ikoyi, or it would be a virtual meeting. A source privy to the development confided in one of her correspondents in Abuja on Saturday that the meeting was at the instance of the governors, noting that a delegation of the governors would meet with Tinubu to seek his intervention preparatory to further talks with the president, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, on the issue. The source said the meeting with Tinubu is essentially to seek his intervention in the crisis rocking the party in Edo State. Part of the conditions being worked on, which the governor is expected to meet, is to swear in the remaining members of the State House Assembly who have yet to be sworn in. About a year after the assembly was inaugurated, only 10 out of the 24 members of the assembly had so far been sworn in. This is due to the crisis that surrounded the issuance of the proclamation of the assembly by the governor. In defense of the action, the governor claimed that those who had yet to assume office refused to be sworn in. Talking about the peace move, a top-ranking party source said the train has since left the station. It is too late in the day to find a common ground on the Obaseki issue. We expect all aspirants governorship to go to the field to test their popularity. This is the language of democracy. Conversely, another party source said, in politics, nothing is cast in stone. Old foes can become friends with the right incentives. After all, there are no permanent friends or permanent enemies. One of the APC governors who also spoke on the issue told one of our correspondents that he and his colleagues would do whatever they could to save Obaseki out of what he called the gang up against one of us. He said the governors would not want Obaseki to be treated as an outsider when those ganging up against him are not accusing him of non-performance. He added, we see what we can do. We will see what we can do to make things right. Whatever is in our power as progressive governors, we will do in the interest of our party and in the interest of our people of Edo State. We may also see the president on the issue. Asked if the direct primary election sanctioned by the party at the national level was not meant to swing the results of the governorship primary against Obaseki, the source said, we shall see. Notwithstanding, the party's national organizing secretary, Ima Ibidiro, has continued to assure all aspirants that the party will ensure that everyone is treated fairly. He said the APC is a party that is given to observing the rule of law, our constitution, and the guidelines in all our activities, and I want to assure the aspirants, that this party will offer every aspirant the level playing ground. I want to assure you that, contrary to what people may think, I am optimistic that the forthcoming primary will prove this party as a party that will be fair to all concerned. Also, the party's national vice chairman, South Hilad Ita, expressed confidence that the party would come out stronger after its primary in Edo State. True democracy demands the involvement of citizens in decision-making. For us as a political party, we will continue to give all our members a voice. Edo is an APC state, and we intend to keep it so with the support of Edo citizens and residents who will be voting in that election. Our primary is an internal party business. We will ensure justice and fairness to all. A few days ago, Pastor Sage Izeyamo, who recently defected from the People's Democratic Party to the APC, had announced himself as the consensus candidate chosen by 7 APC aspirants. He made the announcement while speaking to journalists after collecting his expression of interest and nomination forms at the APC national headquarters last week. I am happy to announce that the end of the day I am happy to announce that at the end of the day, I was chosen among this formidable group, Izeyamu said. The Punch had exclusively reported the outcome of the party's National Working Committee meeting, where it was agreed that the direct mode of primary would be used to select the party's candidates on June 22nd. Political watchers are of the opinion that the NWC, led by the national chairman of the party, Adams Oshomole, is supporting Izeyamu. Oshomole, who handed over to Obaseki as the governor of Edo State, has been at loggerheads with his successor over political issues in the state. Both men had on many occasions accused each other of planning to cause crisis in the state. Oshomole had accused Obaseki and a few governors of teaming up to remove him as the national chairman of the ruling party until the intervention of the president some months ago. President Buhari stopped the aggrieved members of the party, which included some ministers, governors, and members of the NWC, from convening the party's National Executive Committee meeting where Oshomole was meant to be sacked. Meanwhile, Sunday Punch investigations had revealed that both the party, the APC, and the PDP had made 130.5 million naira from the sale of nomination and expression of interest forms as aspirants who were interested in contesting the primary. The chairman, Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, at a briefing at the commission's headquarters in Abuja on February 5th, said the commission had fixed September 19th for the governorship election in Edo State. Out of the 130.5 million naira, while APC raked in 67.5 million naira from the sale of 3 sets of expression of interest and nomination forms. The PDP, which also has 3 aspirants, made 63 million naira. For the APC, the amount was realized from the 22.5 million naira paid each by the 3 aspirants who have so far bought the forms as at the close of business on Friday. Those who have so far collected the forms include Pastor Sage Izeyamu and Governor Godwin Obaseki. National Publicity Secretary of the People's Democratic Party, Kola Ologbondiyan, who spoke with one of our correspondents, said 3 aspirants had purchased forms to contest the party's primary. The party extended the sale of its form from last Friday to Monday, which is tomorrow. It was learned that the move might not be unconnected with the need to accommodate aggrieved party members of the APC who might be considered defecting to the PDP. We have strong candidates for the election. Already 3 aspirants have picked our forms. The primary is going to be free, fair and transparent. The NWC of the PDP, under the leadership of Prince Uche Secondus, has no room for manipulation of primary. The people themselves will deliver the candidates of their choice through their votes. Well, that being said, they want to meet okay, the other governors, the APC governors who have been elected, are trying to kind of run around for Obaseki. They want to, it's a kind of a solidarity meeting just for him to be taken back. They wouldn't want him to be treated just like that. Like, what they are trying to say is that since they are not accusing him, those who are accusing him, they are not accusing him of non-performance for the fact that he has performed, which is the main thing, because it's all about good governance. It's not a, okay, my person will be there and somebody will not be there and not being able to do the right thing. That is not a what is ought to be. So they are claiming that they want to support him, that if really those who are accusing him of one thing or the other are talking about non-performance, it would have been a different thing, that maybe every other thing that they are accusing him of can really be settled, because what the masses want is good governance, and that is what these people are really talking about. But let's see whether it's going to yield any positive results. What we are concerned about at the end of the day, whether it is a faction A or faction B, are they ready to do the right thing for the masses? That is what is paramount. like they said, it is an internal problem which they really need to settle. Of course, they will tell you that no permanent friend, no permanent enemy. It's permanent interest that matters. Someone says here that it is too late for APC governors to meet Tinubu over Obaseki. Meeting Tinubu for what? Obaseki has now realized that there is no hope for him. No going back. Obaseki must come to the field, and this is safe, not to be begging up and down. Okay? Where this governor when Lawal and Gbajabiamila committee failed, that Obaseki says Abuja can't control Edo, nobody's bigger than the party. Okay, Obaseki is even lucky that he has someone that will tell him of his little experience on how outside the seat tastes like. I don't know what this one is saying. Okay, where are the governors when Obaseki refused to make a declaration for House members loyal to Shumole, even with President and National Assembly intervention on the matter? I think some people do say that Edo State not like Lagos State. If that should be the case, let Obaseki wait for date of primary and see what will happen. Obaseki should taste the bitter side of his ingrates. He has proved to be a bulldog. Let him face the hungry lion. Okay? So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning whether these people are meeting with Tinubu, whether it's going to yield a positive result or not, or Tinubu has a say in this whole thing going on, or does it mean Obaseki is not confident of this direct primary? Whichever way, of course, tomorrow he will come out and tell you something different. But whichever way, but what we have now is that APC governors to meet Tinubu over Obaseki. Leave your comments and let's have your take.